Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of Live Free. I am Joe White from Get Life Coaching, and it is a gorgeous Friday here, and holiday weekend, July 4th. So happy July 4th to you and your family. Happy journeys, safe travels. I want to kind of get outside a little bit, get some sunshine before I go back inside, before I go to work, before I get to enjoy the weekend. But, you know, this thing called Independence Day, just a couple of themes I'm going to be sharing this weekend with you. As they come and opportunities arises. But I think one of the biggest points here is this thing we call independence. And it's something we all want. We all want our independence. Heck, I started my company, Get Life Coaching. I'm watching these ducks in my neighbor's yard right now. But I started my business because I want to be independent. Okay, I didn't want to do anyone else's way. I didn't want someone to say, Joe, this is how you have to run it. I've been that way my whole life, craving independence. Because when we first start off in life, we're about dependence, little bit of babies. It's all about dependence, you see, because we need it to. We need someone to take care of us because we're unable to provide for ourselves on an ongoing basis. So as we get older and we hit the teens, that's where it usually begins, we strive for this thing called independence. And look, we all love independence, we all want it. But as we get older, and I think about this, okay, we go to finish high school, go to college maybe, get married, begin our lives. A lot of our 20s is about independence and marking our territory. And it's not a bad word, but it's not the end. So I think too often we get this idea of independence is, you know what, this is it. I've seen couples argue and fight how they need their independence in a relationship. Well, relationships aren't about independence. You can maintain autonomy because you're individual. You bring yourself into the we, into the us of the relationship. I'm going to draw this with my fingers, so this might look kind of stupid, but this is how I always envision relationships. There's like one person, there's another person, like a base of a triangle, then up top here, that's the we, that's the us. And the thing that makes a relationship unique is the we. Not the game, of course, but the us. Because think about this, when a relationship ends, the houses, the cars, the children, the property, the bank accounts, everything, or what was in the bank account, everything remains the same. Everything exists in this world. Nothing vanishes except one thing. There's no longer a we. There's no longer an us. We may have a different type of relationship where we have to engage with children or engage in things that we manage together, but there's no longer an us. And I think each person of that triangle, right, you know, person A, person B, has to give into that. And that giving into that process cannot be done through independence. Because you're just not putting enough into that emotional bank account. So it's about interdependence. See, as human beings, we need to strive for a deeper level of interdependence. Because independence is great. There's force to it. There's direction, there's drive, there's momentum. But eventually it has to life, relationship, children, businesses, everything. At some point, it has to stop being about me and start becoming about we. And when it becomes about we, that is what interdependence is. Where your primary, keyword primary, concern isn't going there to get your needs met. Isn't what's in it for me. Isn't like I'm going to give unless just until I don't, as long as I get back. But if I start giving, I'm not getting back, I'm out of here. Okay, yes, in life you do need balance in relationships. Reciprocity is important. But it can't be the driving force. It can't be the factor that drives us. Because then we're always going from a place of scarcity. Because as soon as we don't get what we want, we're pulling back. Or we're not fully committed until we get what we want. And it's all about contingents. So my challenge for you today, Friday, on this beautiful day, yes, celebrate Independence Day, but commit today to discover what interdependence is. That reliability where I need you and you need me. Strong words, but they're true words, where we're connected, where we both want to be this. We want this relationship. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. Boy, it comes in here. But a relationship with people you work with, your community, even globally. Because life, the more you give, the more you get. And we've all heard that. I think intellectually we get that. But most people are like, no, I tried that before. It didn't work out. Of course not, because you expected the person you gave to, or the organization you gave to, or the cause you gave to, was going to be the thing that gave it back to you. Not always the case. Sometimes we give and give and give and give, and we get it back from another place, another person. Or maybe it's just that resolve that, you know what, I did my part. So once again, happy 4th of July. I will see you again because I got 2 or 3 more other messages that I want to share with you. So have a happy 4th of July, you and your family. Until next time, live free. Bye-bye.